How you going? This is Shane Hodge from the Comeback Channel, and we're talking about the Comeback book. And where are we today? We are at the Western Oval, which is the home of the mighty Western Bulldogs, who yesterday weren't so mighty, they got beaten by the Fremantle Dockers. But the reason I wanted to bring you to the Western Oval is a few weeks ago we looked at the statue of Ted Whitten out the front. It was a pretty windy day. But the main reason I want to bring you here is that this is a really important part of my life when I was a kid. What I call back in the day. I mean, back in the day, I used to sit just over there with the McGee family. They used to take me to the football, and we'd sit there and we'd watch the mighty Bulldogs run out at 10 minutes past 2 every Saturday afternoon. And it was the best moment for me. And I loved it because life was really, really simple then. You had 25,000 people here, but you could pack your own lunch. You didn't have to buy it at the ridiculous prices you got to buy it now. You didn't have to worry about the security of things. You know, you didn't get all patted down when you walked in the place. I really loved it back in the day. I loved the fact that we could sit there and there'd be supporters from another team and they'd be yelling at us and we'd be yelling at them, and when the game was all over, we'd just have a big laugh and we'd shake hands and say, hey, let's look forward to next week. Whereas now, when you get on the train or you get on the bus to go home, you've got to worry about someone stabbing you or bashing you. I talk a lot about back in the day when it comes to the Comeback book, and it is important. And what we've been talking about the last couple of weeks really generates the importance even more. The last couple of weeks we've been talking about critics, that when you go to get involved in a comeback in your life, all of a sudden you get all these people saying it can't be done, it's impossible, you're no good, you're a bum, you're a loser, right? Well, back in the day, you weren't. You know, back in the day, everything was a lot different than what it is now. You know, back in the day, you didn't have all the worries, you didn't have all the baggage. That's stuff you've accumulated along the way. All the stuff that's been introduced along the way. You know, marriages start off being really, really good back in the day, but as time goes on, something goes wrong, and next thing you know, they're a bit of a disaster. You know, a job starts off being really good, but as time goes on, a couple of things get introduced and it could be a disaster. You know, we all start off where we've got a six-pack as a stomach, and then slowly but surely stuff gets introduced where we're a little bit overweight and we want to go back to the way we were. Back in the day, we want to change it. So back in the day is a very important and critical part of overcoming the critics. Realising that when people say it's impossible, when people say it can't be done, realise that back in the day, you did it. Back in the day, you were capable of it. And there's no reason in the world why you can't do it again. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I want to thank you for watching the videos. I want to thank you for everyone that's going to Amazon.com and buying the book. It's fantastic. I'm excited. I want to send you love and I'll send you hugs. And I thank you and I look forward to next week. But most importantly, remember, when it comes to the critics, always trying to bring down, remember back in the day you had it. And now, today, you can have it again, bigger and better than what you were before. See you later.